Hello, I just realised this is wrong. Can I change the settings? Oh, this is classic until I haven't been streaming for a little bit. There we go, that's better. Hello, welcome back. First stream since being back from my holiday, which ended too shortly on last Friday. So, first time being back. Going to carry on working on our custom ghost theme. Hello, Anonymous. How are you? Alright, I'm just trying to get back into the headspace of all this because it's like the first time I've looked at this again in like 2 weeks. So this is going to be fun to get back into the headspace of. Where do we go? Literally can't remember anything now. Home. Funny enough, that's where we need to go to. So, do I have it open? Yeah, so we're going to essentially work on kind of carrying this on in the style of this kind of design. I'm making a custom Ghost theme. So Ghost is a blogging platform. Ghost.org. It's a blogging platform. They have hundreds of themes already available, so you can buy some, you can sell them, you can use free ones. Me kind of being developer wants to make my own one. Cool learning experience. So I'm moving my website over to Ghost from Gatsby, so I kind of wanted to make my own theme for it and give it a shot. And who knows, if I enjoy doing it, maybe try sell some. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on. This is kind of a very rough beginning sketch of kind of how I wanted it to turn out. It's very obvious, being a blogging platform, it's very post driven. So you see a lot of posts there. These will take you through to individual posts, kind of live streams and videos and stuff, driving newsletters and stuff, all that good jazz. So I think we're just going to carry on, because where did I get up to? So I kind of got up to doing this because I'm still not sure what I want this bit to be, whether that to be a video or a live stream or a featured blog post. I don't really know. Did I do buttons? I thought I did buttons as well. There's so much I need to do on this. Okay, let's first start with those buttons then, because I thought I did them. Apparently not though. So that's the placeholder, site title, that's the paragraph text. And then underneath there we'll have another div with 2 buttons. And we'll just call this very much placeholdery at the minute. Primary and secondary. Nope, hit the wrong button. Oh, I forget I don't have ESLint with this. That's like agony. I might actually have to install ESLint just so I can actually, work like I normally do. So that's primary and secondary. I don't know how... oh, there you go. So it does just load up like that, primary and secondary. Do I need to come up with some styles, which will be in assets, CSS? Is it screen? Because I think they dump it all in the one. No. Components, buttons. There we go. So then I can take... if I just take GH button. Ah, sorry. Did not know that. Let me bump that up a bit. Did not actually know that. Thank you for pointing that out. Is that better? Let me see on that. Let me know if that's better or if I need to bump it up one more or not. Let's try throw these on there then. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, okay, okay, I need to change that colours a bit. Definitely need to change those colours. Okay, so primary, I need to put I need to create like a primary button, and I need to create a secondary button for styling. Oh, so there is already a ghost button primary one. try that out. What does that look like? Okay, cool. Okay, and then we can just take the, oh, there we go. Take that for that. And then we'll throw view site on that. Yeah, so we've got them good. So now I just need to change them colors. Where are they defined? Not in here, apparently. Global. You'd like to think global? What are they? What variable are we calling? Background, border, radius, color primary. So it's got to be, yeah, because then the border color there. Where do we set the border color then? Interesting. You're using Bootstrap or Tailwind. This isn't actually using anything. I'm pretty sure this is just straight vanilla CSS. I'm pretty sure this uses. Because I don't know the ins and outs because I'm quite new to Ghost development. I don't think you can use stuff like Tailwind. Just because of how it like compiles and stuff. You might be able to. I'd have to look into it. I'd be surprised if you couldn't, but I haven't looked into it. So this, as far as I'm aware, this is very much just vanilla CSS. No, okay, of course that's not going to be in there. Why am I searching for that? What am I looking for? Color primary. That's what I was looking for because that's the color. Where's the border? So where are we setting? Border radius, border. Maybe it was, unless they're setting, it must be setting it through color, but then that wouldn't make background color maybe. Weird one. We'll try it out. Let me have a look for primary, color primary. So where's that coming from? Variables. There, that would make sense. Ghost accent color. So that's what's overriding it from here. Just gotta find it now. Yeah, see accent color. So I want that to be my accent color. There we go, that's better. That's better. I just want to change that primary to be, what do I have that set on here? It'll be black. Or not black, it's a shade 1FF. Which is actually this color base. So if I can go into here, find where we're setting the color on these things. Like that. And then for primary, yeah, get rid of that. Var color base. Click that. Oh, okay, still not working. How come? Background color, color base, yeah, that makes sense. Color base, which is our color there. That's every color being used in here. Color base, box shadow, don't really mind that being primary. Background color, that's fine. Background color, that's fine. So why is that not taking effect? Have a look in here for button. Nope, only one button, which would make sense. Where is that being used then? And why isn't it taking effect? Is it possibly because it doesn't recognize like how we've put it? It doesn't recognize the HSLA, because that is correct. If I change that just to try for we just what's going on? There we go. Let's change that out to something like all zeros. There we go. Try that. Then refresh it. No, so still not taking effect. So something else is afoot instead of what I thought. make sure that is working. Oh, so it's still picking up the white. Why is that picking up the white? Can I just do this? There we go, yeah. Let's have a look. Why is that picking up that? Wrong one. Let's have a look. So there's the button. So we're picking it up from ghost button primary color FFFF. Let me just bump that up again because it's probably, there we go, that's easier to see now. So let's have a look. Color primary. Color base. But color base is set to this. Maybe it's because we've changed. Let me try this. Because we've changed the variables at the base level, the root even. Maybe it's not taking effect. No? Okay, not helpful. So ghost button primary is overriding what we've put here, which is the if I just change this to var, remove that class, button primary color. Oh, you mean on no, see that didn't work either. Well, it did work, it put it to a different color, but what's throwing me is when we look at it in here, we're setting the var to the color base, which is defined in here as that, which is on the root, which is all the way, yes, here, color base. So it is there. As an experiment, let me try set this just directly to it. Did that work? So that worked. So maybe I'm just gonna have to set it, but then that is being set in here. So it's like, why wouldn't that work? If it's already being set in here, what's me doing it? What did I do? I didn't type anything different. Yeah. Color, var color base, important. It's exactly the same. I'll put it directly on this element as well. Nope, back to white. Where's that white coming from then? It's coming from ghost button primary, but it's not on there. Because color base, once again, is set to that. Let's change it to something in the wild, like the success one. Yeah, so it's just not taking effect then. But then even when you change this out directly, still not working. So that makes me think that these aren't actually applying to it. I'm just trying stuff now. Kind of going for the swing of it. Yeah, I don't think that would work. So where is that inheriting it from? It's coming from there. Yeah, it goes, but like that's not there. How? It's physically not there. We've removed it. Right, let me just comment out that whole block of code. Right, what do you show now? White still, of course you still show white. As far as I can tell, let's just search a button out the whole thing. Okay, get rid of that. Maybe in... Oh no, that's the minified version. Or the built version. We've been through... That's the button file we've been through. Here we go. That doesn't have... Okay, that doesn't have any of that in it. Message success, okay. And then just signups, which are all unique to those pages. Okay, let's search for that color and see if it's where it's being used. Global background. Oh, no. Vase border. Oh, where's this coming from? Oh, wait. What's the I know what it is now. There's a ghost theme. There's a command you have to run. I don't think I've ran it, and then it updates the CSS build in the background. I feel like an idiot now. What is it? What is it? Ghost command. No. What is it? I did say it's been 2 weeks since I've worked on this. I've completely gone out my head. What is it? Maybe. If we go on here. Doesn't want to load up apparently. Just had you open, why aren't you loading? There we go. Go to the bottom, and I'm pretty sure if you go, I remember if you go to like, it's really weird, you have to go through one page and you go through another page and it takes you right to it, where I need to be. Package JSON image sizing. Handlebar helpers, no. This is really driving up the wall now, like where it Development mode. Local install guide. This is the one. I swear this is the one. Come on. Why aren't you... There we go. So then you run Ghost installer, start and stopping, developing themes. To work on a Ghost locally, your custom theme should be placed live reloading. All edits made to Ghost fam. What's that? Oh, that didn't work, did it? What on earth caused me to use Firefox? I just like using Firefox. I used Chrome for ages. But there's quite a few of the dev tools I quite like in Firefox compared to Chrome. And I'm all for supporting something that isn't owned by the monopoly of Google. Damn, I swear that command was in it. There's like an npm command you run. Done that. Ghost help. Supported version, a clean empty directory. I've done all that production use. Oh, this is just installing Ghost locally. Use Brave, Google. I've never actually used Brave. I've been told about it, I've just never used it. I would search the page, but the issue is I don't actually remember what the npm command is, so I'm just going to be searching npm, which isn't really going to get me much further. I swear it was inside local resource guide, which I just went through. Search Ghost theme development live CSS. See what it says in here. Done all of that. No. That's just for Node. I have to admit, overall, their documentation is normally quite good, but apparently it's laying me down now. Doesn't mention anything in here where I need to run. Your admin located, yeah, I know that. Config just know there's a command I've got to run. It's just hitting me in the back, and it's not gscan because that validates the theme. What is it? Styling. Oh. Review the local install guide to get started with your own. For any changes to HPS file to be reflected, use the ghost restart command, which is fine because we've done that because we've restarted it. The rest of the features with the context and helpers work. No, I know it's not to do with them. No, I know it's not to do with them, so that's no help. You'd think it would be inside something. Assets, maybe? Ah, it's there. Like, as soon as I see it, I'm going to kick myself. Oh, maybe in the npm docs. Nope. Live CSS, something like that. Oh. No, I don't know. No. What is it? Live refresh. No. CSS, no. Using gulp and a ghost theme to compress CSS, that is exactly like what it is, but not what it is. Starting a new ghost. Check out a starter theme, which is a clean canvas to be and includes gulp.js configuration explained in the following steps. Maybe this is where I saw it. Yes. You have to run like npm run dev alongside it. So if I just run that here. Nope. Oh, wait. Styles are compiled using gulp and post CSS to polyfill. Use node and install globally. Now you can edit. Is it in this package JSON and the npm run dev? Yeah, npm run dev's there. But gulp's not found, so gulp's not installed. I swear I had that installed. You'll need node or yarn and gulp installed. I'll just do npm install on the package JSON. There we go, just wait for that. I think we've got it. I think we've found it. Fingers crossed anyway. Like I said, I want to get I do want to get ESLint installed as well on this. Come on. Sometime today would be nice for that to be installed. Come on. The worst bit is just waiting for this to install. Npm run dev. Oh. Fingers crossed. Shift that out of the way. That didn't really work as well as I was hoping. So, do that. Oh, not do that. Do that. Do that. So it is refreshing in the background. It's going a bit mad on this terminal. Didn't fix the problem though, did it? There is no framework. Ghost uses a thing called handlebars. It's a templating language, so it doesn't actually have a framework. And you can use Ghost as like a headless CMS if you want, and like pair it with like a Next.js or a Gatsby or whatever you want to pair it with. The issue is when you do that, you kind of lose a lot of the benefits that inherently come with Ghost. Like it can handle memberships, it has an inbuilt newsletter, it has a lot of kind of niceties built into it. And as soon as you use it as a headless CMS, you lose all of that and it just goes to a basic blog. And if I was going to do that, I would probably go for something like Prismic, because it's a lot cheaper to use. Actually, it's free if you want to use it for a blog, essentially. All right, let's try work this out then. Try work this out. Why aren't you inheriting it right? Yeah, so button CSS is saying that. Let me check, is that still running? Ghost restart. I'm just restarting Ghost in the terminal. Right, so Ghost restarted. npm run dev. Get that going. Hey, it works. Just had to give it a bit of a restart. We're off to the races again. Alright, so now what was I actually, I can't remember what I was going to do. Sort out that padding really. Yeah, so just finish styling these kind of, this top section up a bit. I'm just dragged off the screen so I can do a bit of styling as we see it as we go. So we've got this here, and then I'll throw a class. I keep going to say class name. Congo. Congo means something else entirely to me from my job, but I don't know if Congo is in relation to a framework. Home button container. Probably shouldn't put that in buttons because this refers to. Oh, Congo equals congratulations. Oh, I really need to catch up with like kind of acronyms and stuff. I had no idea. I would not. You could have given me 100 guesses, and I would not have guessed that meant congratulations at all. That says a lot about me, really. Right, so where's the home page stylings? I think they're at the bottom. Yeah, here. Cool. So this is the container. Oh, you can't, because this is what drives me up the wall. You have to do old styling of CSS. So if I want to access the button, if I don't want to do that, because I might as well style them underneath. But then I don't want to style them underneath because I don't want to affect other buttons. Why can't I use styled components? Why did I do this to myself? Padding, I don't even know what I'm trying to do. What am I trying to do? Put some kind of padding on the sides of it. That didn't even work, did it? Nope. I can see how this is going to be going. Everything is going to be exclamation important. I don't even think this is even working. No, it's not working. Don't tell me I have to no way. This isn't like taking effect on it. I am really hoping I don't have to do. You can then edit assets. Oh, asset CSS files. Well, that's what I'm doing, asset CSS files. Okay. Why is this not working? So I've got that on there, but it's not throwing. I'm writing this with confidence. This is the hack and slash method of writing CSS. It's throw it until it works. Oh, just winging it very much. See, normally, like, I'm used to being able to doing that to select the child selector of the button, which should work because there's the container and we have a button under each side of it. That should work. But the problem is, for some reason, whatever that reason may be, so what that should be doing is giving us the padding like that. which definitely isn't what I wanted. Oh my word, this is shocking. So if I wanted to do that, all right, bit of CSS googling. Child selector. Yeah, you should be able to just select an element underneath it. Oh, is it a space you put? First child, I don't want the first child. Select all ideas. Yeah, it is right. That is the direct. Yeah, the child comment is supposed to it matches only those elements matched by the second set. They are direct children of the elements matched by the first, which is exactly what that should have done by doing that. But maybe if I do change that to GH, is it GH button? I can't remember. Yeah, GH button. I wonder if that does it. I don't think that did. Let's just try this to something crazy. No. If I just restart gulp again, I hope I haven't got to restart gulp every single time. That will drive me up the wall. Oh wait, maybe my issue is something else entirely. Sorry, I've realised I'm doing this off screen. I'm just trying to quickly. So I'm thinking maybe my issue is I have to do a ghost restart in this one to have one tab open with ghost on. Because it does this, it throws me. And I'm thinking maybe in another tab do npm run dev. What? Oh, because let me cd into the directory. Content. lscd themes cm like that, then do npm run. There we go. So that's opening that tab, that's opening that tab. Fingers crossed this now. There we go, we sussed it. So actually I had these the wrong way around, to be fair. That needs to be a 0, that needs to be a 2 rem. We didn't have it sussed. Why is it that ghosts need to be restarted every single time? That's ridiculous. Found a development config but not production config running in development mode, starting ghost local. Yeah. Oh, I have just loaded up my Spotify. That is no good to anyone. Do you really? No, I'm not having this. Every time you make a CSS change, you have to restart the development server. That would be a huge pain in the ass. There's got to be a way around that. What? I ain't having this. Useful options, enables the one the logging, ghost help, ghost no prompt ghost. No, I don't want any of that. Ghost install, I've already done all of that. It's already done like ghost start. Well, if I want to do something else, well, that's no help, is it? Running ghost start will start your set in the background using the configured process manager, default system ND for local installs. Okay. Try update it quickly. It doesn't hurt to do an update, does it? That's if there is an update. Okay, there is an update. Let's try doing an update quickly. I'm hoping that by updating it and restarting it, it hopefully works. That's the plan anyway. Not let that do its thing. Because I swear when I did this before, you didn't have to restart it every single time. You changed like one line of code. That's just absolute ludicrous. Alright, so let's not start up again. Let's try to change this to 4M. Gulp's still running in the background. That's just reloaded. No. It doesn't apply. Oh, wait. Is it a caching issue? It's a caching issue. Oh, my word. It's a caching thing. Of course it is. So I need to do a clear, like, what is that? What is Control-Shift-R? It's like a hard refresh and clear the cache at the same time. Let me just make sure that's not fluke luck. And let me try that actually one more time. Control-Shift-R. Yes. There we go. Life lesson, never leave coding for long or else it'll leave you. Very, very true. To be fair, I wanted to code while I was away, but my family had other ideas. Unfortunately, got dragged off to do other things instead of coding. It is a holiday, I guess, at the end of the day. So, not really ideal how I'm doing this. To be fair, what would probably be a nicer way of doing this is creating a dedicated home. So do like GH home button. So create like one of these, and then I can throw the padding in here. And that way I haven't got to mess around with, oh, that means I've got to restart the server because I'm changing a HBS file. Great. So then that will do the same which I'm doing in here. Oh, free RAM as well as doing not to. Without having to without having to create a million classes for it, essentially. Because I just want to avoid creating classes where I can. Let's just restart that theme, ghost restart. And then here, what I want to do is I'll do a display. Can you review my idiotic project? What's your idiotic project? Flex direction row, gap, 2 RAM. There we go, put a gap on it. Always put a gap on it. See, that's really awkward. I can't figure out why it does that. Like, it doesn't like actually grow. It just knocks it out completely. Like, why? Oh, it's probably because I will take a look, and I will take a look at your project. Let me load it up now slightly. There we go. Live. We'll do a live review. What does it do with Vikings? I literally know nothing about Vikings, so like. Cool. I don't know what you wanted me to review about it. So, if you want to throw in the chat what you want me to review, we can go. What is it you What's the size of your monitor? Lol, the landing page wasn't meant to be like that. Oh, this is a 1080p monitor. It's a 1920 by 1080p monitor, 24 inch. That's the resolution of it. Cool. Moving on. Yeah. It depends what you're really going for. So I mean, I'm no design expert, I will give you that. But if you're going for a very Viking-esque design, I would say you hit the nail on the head with that one. If you were going for like a modern simplistic design, I would say probably not. But given the whole website's about Vikings, I would probably imply you're going for a Viking-like design, in which case, yeah, I'd say you hit that on the head there. The only thing that threw me a little bit was probably the spinning logo in the top left. What was it for? Was it just to learn something, or just something that interests you, or what? But yeah. Just to get familiar with fact and Tailwind's also. Fair enough. Yeah, it's always good to build something that you're interested in. There's a very active community on Twitter, so if you want to get kind of design feedback and stuff, I highly recommend going on Twitter and getting feedback from them. People will be more than happy to review your stuff. Cool. I'm trying to think what I was going for now. Oh, you're from Twitter. Oh, what's your Twitter handle? Throw your Twitter handle in the chat. Hard refresh. There we go. I want to throw some gap. Oh, okay. There you go. Shout out on a stream. Oh, it's not really a shout out. What is it? Pravandadev? Sorry, I might have just butchered that. Pravandadev? Sorry, I'm just going to stop now because I am butchering that more and more by the second. But yeah. Yeah, if you're going for like a more Norse mythology kind of look, or then I would say you hit the nail on the head with that one. What am I going for here? What's the feature? That's the intro copy. Section title. So this doesn't actually have a div on it. GH home section title copy. I don't really know. Home section about. I don't know. Intro. Home section text content. I don't know. I'm not the best when it comes to naming classes like this. Yeah. Sorry, I pretty much butchered your Twitter handle. I'm really sorry about that. I'm pretty bad when it comes to reading them out. Oh, I need to put a column on that. Flex direction column. There we go. We're getting a bit better with this. Home button container. Home button, this one here. Font, weight, bold. Getting a bit better. I need to sort fonts out for this, but I won't do that on the stream because fonts are notoriously a pain. And I hate dealing with fonts. Dan, I'm not really sure. Wrong one, not that one. I'm not really sure what I want to do for fonts yet. Yeah, that works. Something like that looks better already. That needs to be bumped up in font size. So this, I really don't know what to do with this. I'm half tempted to make this into like a, because I don't have any YouTube videos at the minute besides recordings of previous streams. So I'm half tempted just to make it into, you can embed Twitch into Ghost really easily. Like super easily. It's just literally drag and drop in the import code. So I'm half tempted just to, for the time being, just have it as a live placeholder. Like, oh, I'm live. You can see that directly on the homepage there. Not sure. I don't know. Right, let's start with the next thing that I wanted to start on. Newsletter sign up form. I need to make one of them in ConvertKit. And then once I've made one of them, we can go from there. So now let's work on this section here, which is going to be, so we'll do another section. And we need before them. So this is where it's really annoying because I like React. So it's like, I just want to map over it and use JSX and be like, job done. But no, can't do that. This is really like weirdly humbling in the sense that I can't just do everything that I like to do and call it a day. Yeah, it's good to practice kind of HTML and that. So that's the categories. That needs to have a width of like 100% on it. And then I can create the default styles for that quite easily. These kind of icons and stuff will probably have to be, I'll probably have to make them as images inside of Figma and export them out. I don't really know how images work with, how do images work? Screenshot desktop, that's good. How do images work in here? Like, you'd think it'd be under assets, but Ghost maybe? No. I honestly do not know how you do custom images like that. Something we'll come back to. Categories, nice big lump like that. Let's just throw a class on there. What should we class name this as? GH something. Because we do that quite a bit because they're all over the shop. And I presume I'll probably use them on the sub pages as well. So call it like, I don't know, section header. Like that. And then that'll go in here. That's like homepage, author archive, post page, index. Oh, I just realized index is home. Main, your styles here, edit below. Okay, well, we'll just create a new one down here for like generic styles. I suppose actually here you'd put them under reuse, under components, wouldn't you? I don't really want to create a whole file just for that. It's a little bit of a waste, isn't it? A whole file just for that. I'll just throw them at the bottom and call them generic. So what's the size of that? It's 25. I'm going to probably change that to a 24. Try and work in an 8 pixel base. So we increment by 8s and 4s. IRL in real life, right? Why did you add it to your profile? Lol. IRL in added to my profile. Is this just me being a little bit? Where? What profile where? Because I have a lot of profiles in a lot of different places. You on about on Twitch, or are you on about Twitch profile? Lol. IRL. I have IRL on my Twitch profile. Confused. Sorry, it's probably just me. It shows me in the tags. Oh, in the tags. I think that was just an automatic one that it added. Yeah. In the tags for the stream, I can't actually remove. By default, it added English, IRL, and creative. I can't get rid of them. The only ones I can remove are the ones I added, which are web development and programming. I don't know why I added IRL. I really don't. It just added them. But yeah, I kind of wish that I knew why I added that. Right, let's have a look. GX section header. So we need a border bottom. Var color primary. I suppose actually, to be fair, if I was being proactive with this, probably they think we live in the Matrix, but the stream is IRL. Yeah, something like that. Border bottom that 2px solid. Let's try that. See what that looks like. No, not really. Font size 24 pixels. Because I don't think I actually have a base set, a font size set. Sizes. Oh no, that would be set on. Yeah, it'd be set in screen, I think, or not? At the top here. Is there a font size anywhere? No, apparently not. Okay, with global CSS, there we go. Do we set a font size up here? Font size 62.5 pixels. That is a very specific font size. I wonder why it's done like that. I might just change that to be base font size of 16 pixels. And then it means I can change this to be a font size of 1.5 rem. That's still quite. Oh, do that. Oh, maybe not like that. Wow. Oh, it means I'm gonna have to go around and change all of the other things, and maybe we'll just default that back. Okay, that is now tiny. You learn a lot by doing this, by creating your own. Okay, so now that's 24 pixels. That's now handy. I suppose it's done that, yeah. So when you change things, it kind of lines up a bit nicer. Category. So then we will do a padding bottom 1 rem, like that. That lines up a little bit nicer. So now we need our 4 cards to drop underneath. So we'll just create but we're going to need a div to contain them all. And then what would be better to do from there? Probably could just do... See, like in my mind, I'm like, we could just do 4 divs and we'll call it a day there. Also in my mind, I'm like, semantically, that is probably the worst thing I could probably do. And I'm trying to rack my mind to think if there's a better HTML tag for this. But like, I don't think there is, because article doesn't really apply. I'm generally thinking a div is best HTML element for a postcard. What would it like? For a post link? Well, that's not really a link though, is it? That's misleading because you'll just say an A element. I suppose you could use an A. I suppose you'd use an A element when you're, because it is a link to a new page. But then you'll kind of be linking the whole. Yeah, I suppose so. So if we get 4 of them, and then just so annoying not having ESLint. That is my mission to set up those. So let's just throw in 4 random. So like journal, I don't know, tech. Kind of get an idea of what's coming up on the, what I'm going to be kind of covering. And then my newsletter. Good old trusty newsletter. Subscribe if you haven't already. Get the plugin. So then this will be /journal. This will be /tech. And then like that. And then I suppose this is kind of a bit, and then we want to throw some class names on here. Dun dun dun, class. Oh, I don't like doing that actually, let's throw that at the end. Oh, okay, we'll throw it at the start because I don't really want to go around butchering it. GH, a category, cards, something like that. And then here, we'll just do a standard, I don't know, we'll make them to a standard shape, width 400, height 400. What did I do them in Figma? 200 by 200. Oh, that's a bit small until. Do 300, see what it looks like. Background color. var site accent color? Ghost accent color. Okay, yeah, that's really not helpful. So I really need them images now. You're in game dev one. I'm not I know I'm actually my full-time role is a front-end React developer. I'm not a game dev. This is, I don't know why, the stream is software and game development because there is no web development category. But no, I'm a React developer full-time. Mainly work with Next.js pretty much every day. Best advice I can give if there's so many things you want is just kind of pick one and then hone in on that and then move on to the next thing from there. Yeah, without that card, like, it's gonna be so hard to figure out, what it is I want. Let's just throw a blank div in here for the minute. Okay, that didn't like doing that, did it? We'll just make this placeholder. Oh, you can't do that. That's a Sass thing. Div width. Let's just do 150 pixels, not 10,050. Min width, 150 pixels. Min height. I'm kind of hoping this will just straighten out. Background color. Red. Do something like that. Then here I'll use this to straighten it all out. Display, flex. I had this thing for flex, really. Flex direction. Column. Line item center. Justify content center. Okay, that is absolutely humongous. So we won't do that. Let's go with 200 pixels again. That's better. Right, category cards. Then we need a container on all of that, which will be here. Class GH category cards container. And we'll throw that in there. Display flex. I probably shouldn't do flex with these. You could probably do and then you want a I was gonna say you could do the grid space between, I think it is we want. Yeah. Then throw a margin top on it of say 2 rem, kind of like that. I want to bring that down to maybe 125. And then put a bit of a gap on it. I'll say 1 rem. Just have a bit of a gap on it. It's a bit misleading because it's like a label, but it's, yeah, I don't know. Font size, we'll just say, I don't know, 1.6 rep. Bit of a guess. Font weight. Bold. Yeah, that's not too bad. Obviously, we're loving our placeholders up at the minute. Something like that. So that kind of gives us that bit. I don't know how this works when we drop down. What about not too well, apparently. Oh, you'd think that would work, but we'll throw flex wrap on it anyway, but you'd think that would work. Flex wrap. Yeah, because wrap's the default option. What was that? It's almost only goes. Thank you for the compliment. Go get some sleepers. Sleep's important. Don't forget your sleep. But I will be streaming again at some point this week, I imagine. If not, it will definitely be next week. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the support. It's nice to have someone to chat to for once. Why didn't that send? Oh, so it does that and then drops. Ooh, flex direction row, flex wrap, justify content space between online items center. Nope, need both of them. Not quite what I was after for whatever reason. Oh, what's going on there? Try to figure this out then. So, div container. Line. Oh, this probably needs justify. Oh, so that then needs to change the center. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Maybe let's try it as a grid. Let's give it a shot as a grid. Because won't be too bad. You do grid, template columns, a repeat, auto fit, min max, 300 pixels, 1FR. Then we throw justify content center, line item center. No, not quite what I was after. The line, I can never remember which one it is. Interesting that didn't work. Let's try to figure out why. 300 pixels, 1FR, grid template columns, that should work. Get rid of that gap for them. Oh no, the gap would be fine. What does it look like on here? Not very good. Okay, so maybe actually reverse. Let's just change that to center actually. See what that looks like. See, that's not that good. Space evenly. Space evenly looks not too bad. And then when you go to this, not great. Yeah, this is going to need some work, this site, on the responsivity front. But yeah. So that's that. That bit's not amazing, but we'll get in there. That's obviously placeholder content, but we will work on that. Cool. Let's put a bit of extra padding on the margin top on that. Say 5 rem. Oh no, that's a bit too big for my liking. Yeah, that's better. Cool. All right. Next on the list. Oh no, let's sort out them borders in the background of it. So that's that bit done. Border radius. Do I have a variable for border radius? I do have a border. Or A1 for it. var radius. Not too bad, not too bad. How's that used in buttons? Oh, it's just used there for border radius. Fair enough. So we do border radius there, and then I wanted to do a drop shadow. Because I have a drop shadow on these, but how do I go in again? I just want to see what the drop shadow was. Show me the drop shadow. It's on here. There it is, drop shadow. 1, 2, kind of 25%. Do I have a variable for drop shadow? I don't. See, this is what I also need to overwrite here. Is I need to add in some new fonts. Drop shadow. So if I do shadow, and then what do I want to add to that? Just realised that my that colour's a lot bolder, like in here, than that. What's that colour? That's the colour I want. Not that colour. Oh, it'll be secondary, I want to say, maybe. Let me change this background colour to secondary. Yeah, that's better, but it does need that. Oh no, because it'll get pushed down by the newsletter form once that's put in. So that's not too bad then. What font am I using? Just. Okay. Cool. I'm pretty sure I use Just like everywhere. What's that? Oh, Open Sans. And Just, yeah, Just and Open Sans. Right, so I need that shadow in variables now. So let's think about this. What do we want? When you do a shadow box shadow. No, actually I want to filter drop shadow, don't I? Because I wanted to observe the bends. So you need, that'd be the X, the Y, the blur radius, and the color. So, X is 0, the Y is 1. So it'd be 0px, 1px, 2px. Color is half tempted to use that base, but we'll try the 0, 0, 0. Like that. Then we can come into screen, and in here should be able to just do filter, drop shadow, var shadow. See how that turns out. Oh, that is way too aggressive. Let's try change this. That's because the reason being is the opacity is really low on this, isn't it? Yeah, it's got 25% opacity. So instead of doing that, let's change this to a RGBA. Give it another shot. What is it? 0, 0, 0, 0.25. Much nicer, hopefully. Yeah, much nicer shadow, that is. Much better. I still need to adjust them really to be that full, because they've got that kind of greyish colour going on at the minute, which I don't really like. I don't like. It must be in global. Try and find it. Nope. It's got to be somewhere in here it's being set. Vars. Let's have a look. Or is that board bombs background? No. Oh, it must be that that's saying it. Here it is that that's saying it. It's not really ideal for a whole body text, is it? So let's change that color to be 1 or 1. There we go. Is that what that color is? 1F. HS, yeah, 12%. That's a bit bad, to be fair. That's a bit, stands out a bit nicer than 85%. And we can apply the 85% wherever we need to apply it to make it work. Cool. So we've achieved that. The form won't be too bad. That's kind of the next bit to achieve. This will be hopefully not too bad to do, because we just do it once and then we reuse it 4 times, which we'll do in a grid, and then yeah, that'll be a grid. This is another easy one. So a lot of the things will now just be hopefully plain sailing. I'm kind of interested, just quickly while I'm giving this a shot, how this works. So if I come in here and just do class, I don't know, GH home categories, and then come into here. What I'm curious about is if I set a background color, because like later on in there you saw that I'm going to have like the background color, which is the accent color. So I want to know how it applies having the hot. Oh, okay, what I feared. So I need that to fill the screen. So I'm going to have to do like width 100%. And that won't work either, will it? Because that is 100%. Oh, I suppose I could change it and do width 100 VW. But then that's not ideal either. So essentially I need to find a way of escaping find a way of escaping. Oh, don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Need to find a way of escaping because this was done through position absolute, which is why it still works. Just the diagonal gets sharper. Ideally, though, I don't want to have to position absolute. I mean, I could position absolute it. Actually, no, wouldn't be ideal because then I'd have to try work out the minuses because the left of the top 0, left 0 will be here, not here. So I need to find a way of escaping the container. Why is GH container being set? Default? Here. Yeah, max width. So if I got rid of that, everything will break. But there we go. Oh, someone's setting fireworks off. So maybe just a thought, instead of putting the container on the whole page, just put it on the things that we want it on. E.g., okay, we don't want it on that. But like home section, we want it on. And like, if I put another div and then contained all of this in it, and then through a class, nothing should change. Okay, that got thrown out. Why did that get thrown out? That's an interesting one. Yeah, so obviously we didn't want that to happen, which is why we didn't put it on there. Just got to figure out why that didn't go. But yeah, the whole idea being now is we could throw a class on here if I say GH home categories container like we had before. Grab that title, come into here, scroll down to the bottom. Now we should be able to do width 100%, background color, var ghost accent color like that. Hey, there we go. So we found a way of escaping it. That wasn't too bad. So we'll use that for the next bit. I can throw this class directly on the here though. That's not an issue. Oh, go back. There we go, like that. That's fine. Just check this is all. Yep, just need to figure out why this isn't going back in the center. Home section. GH container, GH home section. So home section must be colliding with it. Nope. A little bit of try work out what's going on here. I've got flex wrap still on for some reason. No, it's not flexing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Align items. Justify self. Nope. Oh, I can see what's going on here. It's the margin throwing up because we put 5-0, but if I change that to 5 auto, there we go. All working. Cool. So we're an hour and 21 in. I think we will call it there for today. It's a bit of a short stream. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, for your support, for your interaction, your comments. Your support is greatly appreciated. Cool. Hope to catch you again next time. It's been a good one. Yeah. If you've got any questions, ideas, comments, whatever, throw them at me over on Twitter. At Mr. Connor Murphy is my Twitter handle. Link is on my Twitch profile. Cool, yeah. I don't know when it'll be. Hopefully again this next week. If not, I'm having a bit of a habit of streaming Mondays. That seems to be the day I kind of do things for Twitch. But no, hopefully stream again during the week. Follow me on Twitter and you'll get the latest updates. I tweet just before I go live. But yeah, cool. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.